11. What a day. What a day. Told you. You doubted me for years, my friend, but I got you there. I got you to the White House.
Yeah, I'm still in disbelief. It's kind of amazing.
Yep, and Emperor of the Moon. Trump gave me that statue as a reminder of that.
Yeah, I guess the space race is all about you, because they're sending a lot more rockets up into space because of, I guess, the Emperor of the Moon comment that he made.
Yeah, it was just a comment. It was an alliance, just like Sabrina. Tay-Tay and Sabrina Carpenter. Just like that's why I got took this magazine off his desk. So much for that Secret Service. But yeah, things went well. Things went well.
ButtGhost, what were you doing at the White House?
Oh, Steve, well, you were there. I was, making deals with the Prezi-T.
Yeah, I was there and you were kind of dissing me the entire time. Like, what is your problem?
Well, I've been thinking. You've been doing your job at Hell Incorporated, and, someone had to step in, young bull and all, had to take a life by the horns, and met with Prezi-T and first name basis, got through the cool dance with him, and you just sit over there and you've been failing lately,
Are you trying to take away my job? I mean, I've been working this job for years and all of a sudden you just come out of nowhere and take it away from me?
Not take your job, Steve, per se, but, just brings new lifeblood, you and, Sleepy Joe had a good connection with that auto pen, but Trump needs a man with power, needs someone that's willing to, bend the rules, as Dad always says. You're kind of a rule follower, makes me feel like you work for the other guys.
How things get done is by order. You can't cause disorder and chaos to get things done. It's not how things are done.
Sound like you were for Heaven Incorporated, Steve. This is Hell Incorporated. You should know better.
We'll see about this. I'm going to talk to your dad about this. This is ridiculous.
Well, actually, Dad's calling right now. Let me see what he has to say. Hey, Dad, sir, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. I see that you made an appearance at the White House.
Yeah, actually, I needed to, Steve asked me to come, Dad. I'm sorry if that upset you. I didn't mean to step on anything. It was all Steve's idea, honestly.
However you got it done, President Trump called me and informed me of the meeting, and apparently it went well, which kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting this at all. Steve usually handles President Trump and President Biden and then the previous administrations, but when he told me that you made an appearance there, somehow he liked you.
Huh. It's good to hear, Dad. Yeah, I took a page out of your old rule book, bending the rules, and I went in there to kind of shadow Steve, and he was kind of making you look like a fool, and I was just like, what Dad needs? Dad needs a strong hand here, and I sold them all on the global warming thing, and I brought the files, and he's excited about the great things we can do. I told him about, maybe taking that hole in Iran even, Hope that wasn't too far.
All I ask is that President Trump is happy and he continues to work with Hell Incorporated because he's one of our major clients. And apparently he's requested you to take Steve's position, which I guess I have to take care of him in that manner.
So I'm being promoted to the ALW, is what you're saying?
Steve will still shadow you and make sure that you don't screw things up, but for the time being, for the probationary time frame, you will be associating with Trump at the time.
ALW, Assistant Liaison to the White House. Dad, this is an amazing honor. Thank you. I'm not gonna let you down, Dad. Yeah, I got plans. I'm gonna meet with all the world leaders just next tomorrow. I'll make sure I take care of that.
Stick to the script. I will give you detailed, organized, and things to cover, and don't go too much off topic. I coordinate this all with all my board of directors, and if you go off script, this is your time to let Steve take over again.
Oh, don't worry, Dad. You won't need Steve anymore. ButtGhost has things handled from here. Thank you, Dad.
What do you want, Connor? Got a lot of things to do. I got no time for this.
Steve, the devil has just informed me that there has been a promotion.
Are you promoting me again?
No, actually, we're not promoting you. We're promoting the ButtGhost.
Wait, he's getting promoted? You gotta be joking me. He made a fool of himself at the White House the entire time. He got demoted, right? Not promoted. You got this all wrong.
Steve, the devil has just called me and informed me that the ButtGhost did outstanding with Trump. He is now going to shadow you as the new AALWH. So, just trying to be the messenger here.
Again, I can't understand how this is even happening. This has been my dream job for ages. And for the devil to just take this away out of the blue when he had one good meeting with Trump, I mean, you got to do something about this. You can't just let him do this. I mean, he had one good time with Trump.
No, Steve, this is not a joke. Devil was very proud and excited to see ButtGhost take charge and wake up from his slumber that has taken him so long since he's had his last responsibility.
So the ButtGhost has one good meeting with Trump, and the devil just promoted him out of the blue and kicked me out of my position. I've been working many ages and just took that away from me. I've been doing this for a very long time and given the devil so many good deals and negotiations with world leaders, and now he wants to take that away from me and give it to ButtGhost?
All I was here to do is just tell you that the devil has just appreciated everything that you've done in these last couple presidents. You've done hard work. We really appreciate what you've done to enhance Hell Incorporated. But he is very, very proud of ButtGhost, and he's always wanted this for his son. So he's decided that he's going to phase you out of the ALWH and move you to other opportunities.
So what other opportunities? I mean, the devil has many opportunities, but like, is he got me working some other like world leader position or any other negotiations that deal with top clients, or what is he doing? Kicking me to the curb?
No, Steve. There's no more governments or world powers. That's behind you now. The devil is very adamant about moving you to the office and taking the mantle to control grunts. It's none of your concern anymore. The devil is very adamant about his decision. I mean, you can give him a phone call yourself, but you won't get anywhere because that's what he told me. I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing when you get on the phone with him next.
So this is all the things that I get. I mean, all the years that I put in and all the wins that I got for the devil
And this is just a nice pat on the back. Thank you. Are we done here? Like, we have to be done here.
Steve, one thing before you go. There's been many complaints, and this is ultimately why the devil called, and you have a replacement because you weren't meeting up to Trump's standards. So just ponder on that before you go. This has nothing to do with a rivalry of ButtGhost and you. This is strictly just a Trump decision talking to the devil. Just wanted you to know that, sir.
Connor, I don't care. I'm out of here. Oh, Connor. Hey, this is the ButtGhost.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, this, actually, it's a little nicer than my office, to be honest with you. How did, Kevin decorate this? Like,
I've had some time, sir. When you're as me, there's a lot of work put into this room.
man, I might have to take this off myself, not gonna lie. Anyway, what floor is this? You know, they have us on the luxury, basement floor. Some people say it's the basement, but it's actually the basement. It's actually, pretty fancy.
So it's French.
Yes. Yep, back in the day, Dad gave it to me. He said, son, this is your domain. Do as you wish. And, I made it my own, as you can tell.
I see.
But I might need you to, after what we got planned, might need you to do some of your magic. Just make it a little better, you know? Kevin's he's been failing me lately. You know, he's just not living up to his contract, let's say.
I see. I'm looking forward to our future engagement.
Yeah, it's got a whole wing set up for us. It's time. It's almost time, you know, especially after what, Dad had called me and, promoted me. I had to come down here and tell you, you know, I have so many friends. I mean, millions in this company. Everyone loves the ButtGhost. Who doesn't love the ButtGhost, bud? I had to go to my number 2 and tell you.
I just got done talking to Steve about his demotion, and congratulations in order, sir.
Oh, yeah, Steve. Yep, he can't fill these shoes anymore, you know. Dad said, ButtGhost, son, my prodigy, my everything. I need you to be the new assistant liaison to the White House. And I was like, ALW, Dad, whatever you need me to be, whatever you need. And he was gonna fire Steve, and I was like, you know, Dad, I told him this. I was like, Steve's done good for this company. Let's not fire him completely. Let's not end his career here. Let's find him something to do. So I'm glad to hear that Dad talked to you and found him something to do.
The ButtGhost is on the rise.
Oh, yes. Gonna grow those horns back any day, my friend. Any day.
Well, I think your dad is putting you through the test. This is your chance to prove him right.
Yeah, met with President T. He told me I could call him that. You know, maybe Emperor of the Moon. You know if you've heard that's gone around down here.
No, I haven't, sir.
Yeah, Dad doesn't let you lead, does he?
Yeah, he had that conversation a long time ago, and he's kept me in here and trusted me to take care of all the demanding responsibilities with HR.
Yeah, well, that's gonna change. You know, right now it's ALW, but I got bigger sights, you know. We're gonna get you out of this office, you know. I can't have my leader of my future group. You know, can't have you trapped down here all the time. You're gonna need to find new recruits. You know, President T always says, in his words, America great again, I'm like, how can we make Hell Incorporated great again?
I see.
Mahaga.
Haga.
Yeah. Mahaga. They're not getting hats and everything, you know. Well, and maybe why stop there? Why just make America great again? Why not call, you know, old Laddie, make Russia great again? Hurrah!
Your dad would be so proud.
Yeah, and, you know, Nuggy Boy over there, Rocket Man, you know. That's what President T called me, so he called him the Rocket Man, but, you know, maybe we can make a deal with the Rocket Man too, you know, why not? All the world leaders.
Steve had no idea. Steve could never pull this off.
Yeah, Steve, he got complacent, you know, and sometimes the young bulls gotta step in, and Steve had to learn, you know, should I go to his office? And I haven't even been it. He didn't know Steve had an office. It's probably like under Dad. It's probably like in Dad's closet, because, you know, Steve's so stuck up his butt all the time.
Well, I think you should prove to everyone and then rub it in.
Gotcha. Don't go too fast, too hard.
Take your time, sir.
Yeah, Steve did ruin. He's the reason why Rome fell. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, it was thriving. You know, I appointed Caesar after Caesar, and I let Steve. I was like, you know what, Steve? Yeah, you were there. I remember. I was like, you know what, Steve? Let me take a vacation, a well-deserved vacation. You know, I'd done so well with Pompeii and Atlantis, and I mean, who would have guessed that volcano erupted? That wasn't me. You know, you can't predict that. And, you know, I thought you could build any amount of buildings on an island. Who knew Atlantis would have sunk? But Rome! Oh, glorious Rome. The Colosseum, that was my idea. Thought about filling it with water at one point.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, the historians want to say they did, but they're so wrong. But the moon. Let's talk about the moon. What should I do with it? Should I blow it up?
Well, you might destroy Earth if you do that, sir.
Why is that?
Well, the weather with the Earth tilting, if it had no moon to stabilize the weather, you would have nothing to rule over.
True. Sorry, get a little excited, and you know, I don't think I like the term moon. You know, Prezi T, the Tea Meister, he didn't like Gulf of Mexico. He said Gulf of America. I think we should start call the moon just BG. BG. Because like the moon, I revolve around the earth. Because this is my domain.
Tay-Tay would be so proud of you, sir.
Tay-Tay. We're on the rocks, my friend. We're on the rocks.
What happened, sir?
Well, you know she loves me. You know, I do love a girl in short shorts and not high heels, but...
Of course, sir.
Prezi T apparently said she's a terrible woman. I never knew this. And he mentioned a Sydney Sweeney and that she had great genes. You heard anything?
Of course, sir. I love a girl in good jeans. Blue jeans, sir.
Blue jeans. You know, I do need a good woman by my side.
Does Taylor Swift ever talk about blue jeans the way Sydney Sweeney does?
No, she doesn't even wear jeans. She wears short shorts.
Well, I think it's apples and oranges at this point, sir.
Yeah, I need a woman that's gonna dress classy, you know, make me look good, you know, not, you know, short shorts, that's child's play. It's time to grow up. You know, I need a woman. She is my lady, so I'll have to think about it. I'll take that in consideration, though, for sure. Oh, well. this has been a great day, you know. Got amazing praise from Dad. Promoted Steve, the idiot, the imp, basically. You know, he tries so hard, Connor. It's actually pretty sad how hard he tries to be great. But, you know, you're not the big dog. You just can't play with the big dogs, as they say. Oh, good man, you ready for my call?
Of course, sir.